Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today I got a video from a Patreon supporter. He requested that and also a person in the comment section as well. So shout out to both of those guys. They requested that I actually do a video showing you guys kind of how I make my 808s and set them up, and then using different 808s and how that can change the beat and different variations like that. So this is kind of I'm going through the same steps and process that I normally would do for my beats, as far as showing you the step or the each sound and everything like that. So let's go ahead and start with the first sound. So this is the first sound we got. All right, so that's the first sound that we got, right? So after that sound, that's kind of like my main melody. That's going to be the song, the thing that the sound that plays pretty much throughout the whole entire beat. Then I got the second melody here. Then I added this one here. If you notice, I did 5 this time. Typically, I do about 4 because I don't like to get too chaotic. I like to make my beats kind of simple, just so you can hear more of the artist rapping, but just kind of make my melodies more unique, so they kind of are more memorable. So I added an extra sound this time. So let's go ahead and see what this third sound sounds like. All right. So now we got the fourth sound that we got in this beat. All right, and our fifth and final sound. Alright, so now I'm going to add that a clap. Regular run-of-the-mill clap, nothing crazy. Our hi-hat pattern. I'm going to add our different snares right here, and our other perks. Go ahead and add it all. Alright, so that's everything that I got put together. So this is kind of where the meat of the video is. So here, so I started off with this first 808 pattern. And actually, when I first made this 808 pattern, the beat was very different. Actually, if you watch the Patreon video, you'll see how the beat went from one style, and then it kind of progressed into what it is now. And I actually got really deep into the beat. I was trying to make something quick and easy, but I ended up getting lost in the beat, and I started just really just getting deeper into it. So I just went ahead and just made a full blown, like, pretty cool beat. So this was the first 808 pattern that I kind of had, and it has a little different vibe. And as you'll hear me, switch up the 808 pattern, you'll kind of hear the vibe change. So here you go. So that was the first one that I had. And then I was like, all right, let's try something different. So I ended up picking out my sub that I use quite a bit. I like this one a lot. And so when you hear this one, you'll notice that nothing has changed except for the 808, but the vibe sounds a lot different. So let's see what this second one sounds like, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. All right, so you see how the beat changed? So the next one that we got is this one right here. I've used this one quite a bit. This one I actually used with, um, I think this one was the one that I used with Warhol in 3200 game, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a collab with, uh, I can't remember. And I don't want to misquote, I don't want to miscredit somebody, so I can't remember. Go look up 32 game, and that's and who the co-producer. Shout out to you. I cannot remember your name. I cannot think. It's been a while. It's been some time. All right, so this is the third 808 pattern that I ended up picking out. And again, if you notice, but guys, these are capsule sounds. So you guys are kind of getting a preview of what could possibly be in the capsule, or it's not going to be capsule kit, but the drum kit that I'm making actually. So these are going to be some of the sounds that could potentially be in there. So you're kind of getting a preview of some different stuff. So if you watch my other previous videos, you'll see some different sounds, and you guys have been emailing me stuff and sending me things, so I appreciate that too. I've got some cool sounds. So this is the next one that I came up with. This third 808 pattern is right here. So I ended up with that one. Now this one, I ended up I came up with this one as well. So this one, if you notice, those two, the last one I just did, it was a totally different vibe. Like I can't speak today. Sounds very different than the previous ones, and the one before that and the one before that sounds different. So here's another one that's a little bit different as well, just a different 808 pattern. And I think one or two of these I may have kind of copied and then kind of switch some things around a little bit. Sometimes I'll do that as well. So here's the another one. This is a different sub bass as well. So also too, try different types of 808s or different sounds. So like you don't always use the same 808. You can use an 808. You can use a sub. You can use a bass. Sometimes even just like a bass, like not bass guitar, but like how Drake has in a whole lot of his songs. It's just like a bass. It's just like a hard hum. Different things like that. So you got a lot of different tools at your disposal. So it'll be things like that that'll be in the drum kit that I'm creating for you guys. So let's go to this sub, and this was a little bit different. So let's see what it sounds like. And here's the last and final one. This one I think is personally probably my favorite one out of all the melodies. This one, it runs a close second, to be honest with you. I like that one quite a bit as well. But this is the one I think I'm going to end up finishing this beat with. So this is what we got right here. So that's all the 808s, guys. So, as you can hear, like each time I switched up the 808, the vibe changed a little bit. Even the cadence, how you may would rap on it, or maybe even you thought somebody could rap on it beforehand. Now you hear a different 808 pattern. It's like, oh, I can hear somebody else now. Um, so it's just learning how to use your tools that you got with you, and then experiment playing around with different 808s, different melodies, different instruments, and things of that nature. Even with my melodies and whatnot, like it took me a good little bit of time to kind of play with different sounds, piece them together, and kind of think about how I wanted this beat to kind of turn out. I really like the way this beat turned out. I think it's a really good example to show you guys how to actually different 808s can change that vibe. So I hope this really hit the nail on the head for you guys. Continue to support me and show me some love. Drop some comments in the comment section. Leave likes, dislikes if you disliked it. At least interact with the video so I can populate a little bit more in the algorithms. And I appreciate all the love and support that I've got from you guys so far. So I hope it continues. So if you guys want to see anything else from me, let me know. It's Milan Makes Beats on all social media networks that I've got. If I got it, you find me. If I don't, you won't. So that's all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I got some more coming for you guys soon. So continue to watch out, continue to support, show love, peace.